But I'll give you a hint, Segal. It starts with R and rhymes with schmishmonsibility.
Responsibility.
Yes, Aaron, even though he's somebody who our tradition holds up in such high esteem in this one moment, Aaron fails, epically, to take responsibility. Segal, you are somebody who, in getting ready for your bar mitzvah, you took all the responsibility in the world. That was one of the best haftorahs I've ever heard anybody do. You showed up, and once it clicked for you of how to learn this stuff, you were amazing. You were fantastic. And part of what the bar mitzvah process does is obviously what does it mean to be a Jewish adult these days when you're like 13 in America and you're going to be in your parents' house for at least another 5 years before you go to college? It means that this is the moment where you start to take that responsibility for your Jewish identity on yourself. My sincere hope for you is that you continue to explore your Judaism, to do this in a way that's meaningful to you, so that as you grow and mature as a human being, that your relationship with Judaism continues to do so. So Mazel Tov, I'm so incredibly proud of you.
So Zach, we know that as a part of becoming bar mitzvah, that you also had the opportunity to think about and choose a mitzvah to engage with yourself as a part of this act of taking responsibility, of recognizing that you have the agency to also make a difference in the world. So can you tell us a little bit about your mitzvah project?
For my mitzvah project, I chose to volunteer.
Go down. We all want to hear what an awesome job you did.
For my mitzvah project, I chose to volunteer for the Mitzvah Circle Foundation. The Mitzvah Circle is an organization where people give what they can so that families in the 5-county Philadelphia area can have their basic needs for every single day. Some of the basic needs are clothing, toothpaste, and diapers. This organization gives these items to people in need. Many people take this for granted, but there are many people in our community who need help with these everyday needs. I learned so much when I volunteered there with my family and friends in February. I intend to volunteer again in the future and bring more friends with me. Through my mitzvah project, it made me realize how much I want to help others and do something charitable for others less fortunate. I am proud to say that it made me feel good helping others in need. I want to thank Kenner Benjamin and Rabbi Ronnie for helping me learn my Torah portion, half Torah portion, and everything else to prepare me for the day. I want to thank my parents for their continued support throughout all of this. I want to thank my family and friends for being here today.
Stay there. Okay. And I know that if folks are still interested in helping you with your mitzvah project, there's a bin in the lobby, and there's a whole list of things that you could bring to donate to the Mitzvah Circle Foundation that you guys will deliver. And so there's lots of things. Some things that you might need to go out and buy, but a lot of the things you might have around your house. So if there's things, take a look at the list on your way out today and see if maybe there's something that you can either feel free to bring back here, or I'm sure you can bring it to the Segal's house as well to help Zach in his project. So Zach, now it's just my turn to quickly say Mazel Tov to you and Yasher Koach. I know that preparing for today was not easy, and it was nice to also hear Kenner Benjamin reflect on sort of that it's a process, and you have to kind of figure out how that works for you. Every student steps into this a little bit differently, but thank goodness you did have that moment where you understood how you need to approach this and what's going to work for you to be successful, because we know that learning the Hebrew and writing these speeches and just really making the time and space in your life amidst all of your other activities and responsibilities to make this a priority is no easy feat. And I hope that you can be incredibly proud of yourself to see that you did it, that you did it masterfully. You didn't just squeak by. And I know that we're all so proud of you, and so I hope that you can feel proud of yourself as well. So Zach, in your Devar Torah, you highlighted the importance of being mindful of the ways in which we might be inspired to give of ourselves in different ways. And maybe we give because we have to give or we're expected to in a particular way. Maybe we give because we're moved to do so. But whatever the reason is, and whether we give of our resources or whether we give of our expertise or of our time, the important thing to remember is that we always have the capacity to help those around us and to contribute to all of the communities of which we are a part. So Zach, I hope that as you continue to learn and mature, that you will also continue to discover the gifts that you have, the passions that you have, and the knowledge that you have, that you will be able to kind of turn around to give to others, and that you will always be inspired to share those skills and that knowledge and the resources that you are blessed with those around you. For better or for worse, there continue to be a lot of ways in which the world still needs us to help make it a better place. And my hope is that you will always seek out these opportunities to help others and to inspire those around you to do the same. And may the sweetness of this day stay with you as you walk the road ahead, becoming more truly the person that you are meant to be. So I also have for you today a little certificate of your bar mitzvah, in case you need a record of today and, on top of all the pictures and everything else that you're going to have. But hold on to this, because sometimes it's easy to forget your Hebrew name or things like that, and it's written on here, so then you won't forget it. So I'm going to leave that with you. And I also would like to call up Emily Rosenfeld and Mindy Davidoff to present a gift on behalf of the synagogue. Just stay here.
Mazel tov, Zach, on this incredible day to Lauren, Molly, Dave, and Zach. Today we're here to celebrate Zach Segal, a young man, kind of like our other son, whom we are both immensely proud of. 12 years ago, when we walked into this building together and met Marcy and saw the preschool, deciding it would be the perfect fit for our children to attend, we were thinking of nap times, buttons on pants, and Shabbat boys and girls. We never really imagined how quickly we would be here today celebrating a bar mitzvah.
Zach, from the moment you entered this world, you began to carve out your own path. Bright red hair, an amazing laugh, and all today you stand before us as Zach Segal. It's a name that holds a special place in all of our hearts. For those of you that do not know, BTBJ is what gave Zach go from just being Zach to Zach Segal. Since his preschool class had 5 other Zachs out of a total of 8 boys.
As much as we want to praise you for the great accomplishment of becoming a bar mitzvah, we would be remiss if we did not mention a few of the things that made you who you are today.
Your Dr. Seuss phase, which it happens to be Dr. Seuss's birthday, which is perfect to celebrate on your bar mitzvah. Who remembers the days that he actually thought he was the Cat in the Hat and would proudly sport a red cup atop his head? The whimsy and creativity that defined your childhood. What about your super salad game? I'm proud to say that at times I do speak Segal.
And your humor. Well, let's just say you have a gift for keeping us all laughing. Well, at least you can keep most of us laughing. Well, actually, you can keep Jordan laughing because he thinks you're the funniest person to ever exist. Your passion for basketball, various sports, and spending time with friends and family is truly inspiring. You pour your heart and soul into everything you do, and your dedication is nothing short of a slam dunk. That was proven today, and we hope you continue to work this hard towards things for many years to come.
Many times we are out in public, people will mistake you for being Scott's son because of your hair color, and Dave as Zach D's. I can honestly say at this moment, Scott is very proud to call you his son, as you did an amazing job. On behalf of the BTBJ Board of Directors, Religious School, Parent Support Group, Sisterhood, Men's Club, we would like to present you with these gifts of a Kiddush cup, a Tanakh. They become part of your continued path in Judaism. We hope that next year you might even continue your Jewish education in different ways and continue to stay connected to BTBJ.
As you embark on this next chapter of your life, know that we stand beside you, cheering you on every step of the way. Mazel tov, Zach, and here's to a future filled with joy, success, and countless more memories to cherish. You set a high bar for the rest of these kids today, Zach. And most importantly, today, when you take a sip out of your Kiddush cup, there will be no call to poison control.
Unless you started off with a mimosa in your Kiddush cup. Here's to many more years of laughter and fun times with our families. Mazel tov and Shabbat Shalom. Would you like it?
No, I don't want it.
What?
Zachary.
Can you stay here for the English reading? Okay. All right.
Can I go back to my seat?
Thank you.